A citywide promotion on alcohol bottles is in effect this week. Consult your local municipal spirits shop. The city does not guarantee the purity of privately sold alcohol. Only buy from trusted merchants. Seniors, remember, our dutiful youth are eager to help however needed. Please do not be scandalized by the liberated youth's behavior. Their experiments pave the way for a brighter future. Children caught idling during school hours will be punished. Don't shield your apprentice from the dangerous aspects of your job. This is how they learn. Please be advised, movement will be restricted in the Central District during negotiations. List of districts closed due to destruction has been updated. Stay away. District fire reported. Give way to firefighting teams. District fire reported. District fire reported. Give way to firefighting teams. District fire reported. District fire reported. Give way to firefighting teams. District fire reported. Don't retaliate if attacked. A ceasefire is being negotiated. Avoid escalation. Extreme beliefs are a sign of doubt in the city's leadership. Avoid factions and opinions. Following the latest violence, red scarves and blue headbands are now considered gang paraphernalia. Remember, the Guards' immunity absolves them from having to justify themselves. Obey their commands without question. All hostile fighters consider, if the city falls, your cause falls with it. Please consult lists of known war casualties before reporting missing persons. Anyone caught in violation of curfew will be severely punished. You have been warned. Martial law is in effect. Comply with all guard requests immediately. Anyone in the streets after 10 p.m. will be considered a looter and dealt with appropriately. Non-essential citizens in embattled districts must remain indoors until further notice. You have no reason to fear the captain's militia unless you are an enemy of the captain. You have no reason to fear the steward's militia unless you are an enemy of the steward. Warning. Watchtower guards have been mobilized. Do not bother them with petty crimes until further notice. All fighters consider there is no point in ruling over ruins. Restrain yourselves. Panic does nothing to end hostilities. Keep calm and do not escalate. The city is aware of the difficulties caused by the current protests and is making every effort to resolve them. Hostile fighters, put down your arms. A new future awaits you in your colony. For your safety and theirs, report any sightings of faction members outside their enclave. All sightings of large groupings of hostile forces must be reported to the nearest guard. Stop the violence now! The children of the city will thank you. Surge of violence in Leeward districts. Stay away. City authorities are reacting to the crisis. A unified city requires a unified voice. Put your trust in our leader. For the safety of all, shopkeepers must now report unusual purchases of tools and chemicals. Encourage your delegate to vote for peace. A vote for peace is a vote against war. Attention, citizens! A new law is in effect. Attention, citizens! A new law is in effect. The delegates have reached a decision. A new law takes hold. Take note. A new rule enters into force. People of the city, your council has voted. People of the city, your council has voted. Take note. A new rule enters into force. A law has passed in the council. Take heed. The delegates have reached a decision. A new law takes hold. Take note. A new rule enters into force. A law has passed in the council. Take heed.
The votes are in. The measure passes. The ayes have it. The proposed law has been approved. Hear ye, hear ye. The ayes have it. Hear ye, hear ye. The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect. The ayes have it. The proposed law has been approved. Hear ye, hear ye. The proposed law has been approved. The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect. The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect. Hear ye, hear ye. The votes are in. The measure passes. The proposed law has been approved. The votes are in. The measure passes. Hear ye, hear ye. The proposed law has been rejected. The noes have it. The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled. The votes are in. The measure fails. The votes are in. The measure fails. The noes have it. Hear ye, hear ye. The noes have it. Hear ye, hear ye. The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled. The proposed law has been rejected. The proposed law has been rejected. The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled. The noes have it. The noes have it. Hear ye, hear ye. The votes are in. The measure fails. The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled. The noes have it.
The votes are in. New London has its first steward. The votes are in. New London has its first steward. The votes are in. New London has its first steward. The votes are in. New London has its first steward. An inmate has escaped from the asylum. Be on heightened alert. A criminal execution will soon be held. Attendance will be limited for safety reasons. Feel no misplaced pity for prisoners. Pain is part of the punitive process. Be patient with rehabilitated prisoners. They have been rendered simple but harmless. Do not keep your frozen departed indoors. Leave them outside for collection. Please be aware, funeral processions always have the right of way. Gang activity is surging. If approached, please comply. You can't put a price on life. Due to the recent lice outbreak, all workers are urged to carefully inspect helmets before donning them. Reminder, report any illness in your neighborhood to the authorities to ensure outbreaks are documented. The sanitary situation is dire. Remember, wash hands frequently and cough discreetly. These are trying times. Extra sawdust will be distributed to all citizens. Hothouse hands caught eating seed will be severely punished. Food rations are in low supply. Expect extreme waiting times. Attention, all looters. Food dispensaries do not store any rations overnight. Stealing fuel is a capital offense. Heat theft is murder. The temporary lack of goods we're experiencing is no excuse for thievery. Due to lack of maintenance materials, only the most urgent repairs will be undertaken. Beware of falling debris. Stay clear of poorly maintained buildings. A foul air alert is in effect. Please limit your time outdoors. Do not blame all your problems on the steward. Take responsibility for your own domain. To the person or persons who keep smearing feces on the steward's portraits, enough. The steward is aware of widespread discontent. Action will be taken shortly. Workers in districts subject to emergency shifts, your city needs you. Workers in districts subject to emergency shifts, your city needs you. Roll up your sleeves. Emergency shifts are in effect. Roll up your sleeves. Emergency shifts are in effect. Evacuated outpost workers, report for rescue duty at once. Evacuated outpost workers, report for rescue duty at once. Do not be alarmed. The contained explosions in the Bohemians' headquarters are part of an art experiment. The Bohemians invite all interested citizens to take part in free kinetic theater sessions. Be reminded that the Bohemians are always looking for scrap metal for their performances. The Evolvers remind everyone not to aid initiates wandering the Frostland. They must find their own way back. Laggards and dawdlers must report to the Evolvers at once for enhancement. The Evolvers are now officially recognized by the city. Evolver delegates will be joining the next council session. The Evolvers invite all citizens for a free prosthetics consultation every Tuesday. The Evolvers rally in celebration of the Steward leadership. All curious minds are invited to join them. The Evolvers rally in celebration of the Steward leadership. All curious minds are invited to join them. The Evolvers rally in celebration of the Steward leadership. All curious minds are invited to join them. The Evolvers encourage you to skip temple service and instead attend their prosthetic arm wrestling competition. To the Evolvers, bound for Windward Moor, we can build a house, but you must make it your home. To the Faith Keepers, bound for Windward Moor, we can build a house, but you must make it your home. A convoy of deportees is about to depart for the Frostland. Please adjust your commute. To the Pilgrims, bound for Windward Moor, we can build a house, but you must make it your home. To the Stalwarts, bound for Windward Moor, we can build a house, but you must make it your home. The Faith Keepers are accepting the donation of tithes to benefit children raised in sin. Sinners rejoice. The Faith Keepers will conduct a mass baptism near the generator. Be reborn in oil. The Faith Keepers celebrate the Steward leadership in street prayers. All faithful are invited to join them. The Faith Keepers invite all citizens for evening prayer at the Central Temple. The Faith Keepers urge citizens to consider at all times, what would the captain do? The Icebloods are selling tickets for their bare-knuckle boxing night. A new champion will be crowned. The Icebloods urge everyone to lower the temperature on their home furnaces to lower their dependence on heat. The Icebloods remind hunters that there is no honor in slaughter. Only kill what you need. The Legionnaires are collecting donations to aid trauma-stricken veterans of the war on the Frost. The Legionnaires will be conducting maneuvers throughout the city all week long. Expect heavier traffic. The Legionnaires announce tinkering workshops for children as part of their Young Pioneer initiative. The Overseers would like to dispel the myth that they are against workers. Many of them used to be workers. The Overseers have begun a new circuit of motivational speaking seminars hosted by one of the generator's original engineers. The Overseers will host an open weekend at their private social club. Come rub shoulders with the best. The Pilgrims celebrate the Steward leadership with communal feasting. All are welcome to join. The Pilgrims are now officially recognized by the city. Pilgrim delegates will be joining the next council session. The Pilgrim seers now guide our scouts. Breakthroughs in exploration are imminent. The Pilgrims welcome anyone willing to learn heat suit layering and sewing methods. The Pilgrims will be hosting ice baths and cold breathing sessions tonight at 11 p.m. The Pilgrims offer their services as guides to all travelers. They will share their knowledge of Frostland lore. The Proteans would like to dispel the rumor that they discard weak children. They enhance them. The Proteans are offering free limb upgrades to those willing to further humanity. The Proteans are hosting a public competition to stress test prosthetics. Rally organizers must clean up any discarded leaflets after the event. Neighbors kindly ask rally attendees to keep all applause to a reasonable volume. Neighbors kindly ask rally attendees to keep all applause to a reasonable volume. Rally organizers must clean up any discarded leaflets after the event. Scrapper Knot gatherings are private. Please do not disturb them while tents are deployed. The Scrappers invite all responsible citizens to take part in their heat suit stitching and maintenance workshops. The Scrappers wish to remind everyone that heat suits are a tool for survival, not a fashion statement. The Stalwarts have once again calibrated all city clocks. Please ensure all personal timepieces are aligned. The Stalwarts are rallying in support of steward leadership. All upstanding citizens are invited to join them. The Stalwarts are rallying in support of steward leadership. All upstanding citizens are invited to join them. The Stalwarts are rallying in support of steward leadership. All upstanding citizens are invited to join them. The Stalwarts are rallying in support of steward leadership. All upstanding citizens are invited to join them. The Stalwarts encourage all citizens to join in their daily roll call. The Stalwarts will announce the name of this month's top worker at tonight's muster. All citizens are invited to a free recitation of the number pi, hosted by the Technocrats. The Technocrats would like to remind all citizens not to engage them in trivial chatter. The Technocrats are recalling their latest issue of the Engineer Digest due to an unfortunate typo. The Venturers are selling tickets to their Innovation Gala, where this month's Vanguard entrepreneur will be revealed. The Venturers would like to remind all citizens that libel is not a victimless crime, and they will seek justice. The Venturers have marked down their self-improvement brochures and kits. Limited time only. The Food Hoarding Inspectorate will conduct searches throughout the city. Comply and open your cupboards and cellars. Be sure to drink a full dose of Panaceum every day, even if you are well. Some chemical food additives are highly flammable. Arrange cupboards carefully. If you're unsure whether foraged food additive is safe for consumption, consult your local scout office. This week's free essentials allocation is available for collection at your assigned city warehouse. Automaton enforcers are patrolling the streets. Give way. Automaton enforcers are patrolling the streets. Please give right of way. Do not try to avoid the surveillance watchtowers. That's the behavior of those with something to hide. Be vigilant. Report all crimes to your nearest guard. Report any suspicious behavior to your local guard patrol. They are here to help. Report any suspicious behavior to your local guard patrol. They are here to help. Avoid operating heavy machinery within 2 hours of taking opioids. Terminal patients are encouraged to maintain a healthy diet. Chances of a successful transplant depend on it. Remember to make sure your contagion badge is visible at all times. Turn your loss to science's gain. Donate frostbitten extremities to your local pharmaceutical testing lab. Turn your loss to science's gain. Donate frostbitten extremities to your local pharmaceutical testing lab. If prescribed experimental treatment, be proud. You have joined the vanguard of medical knowledge. If prescribed experimental treatment, be proud. You have joined the vanguard of medical knowledge. All medical staff report for duty immediately. A medical trial is underway. Volunteer now and help further medical research. Every citizen is entitled to a monthly checkup at their local recovery hospital. Don't wait till it's too late. Our elderly citizens are encouraged to pre-register their funerals at their local harvesting parlor. Our elderly citizens are encouraged to pre-register their funerals at their local harvesting parlor. Remember, all new products have been tested on convicts and are safe for use. Remember, all new products have been tested on convicts and are safe for use. Please exercise caution, even in quarantine. One illness does not make you invulnerable to others. Stimulants are no substitute for a solid 4 hours of sleep per day. Please, be patient with our teaching hospital residents. Mistakes are part of the learning process. You are not a test subject. If your doctor prescribes a novel treatment, report them at once. Be proud to be part of a maintenance brigade. Your city thrives because of you. Do not complain about maintenance duty of the unproductive. You only have yourselves to blame. An automaton has broken down and is blocking traffic. Technicians are on their way. An automaton has broken down and is blocking traffic. Technicians are on their way. Be proud to work at the old Dreadnought. New London relies on us. Beware of frostbite. Keep your face and ears covered. Please be reminded, bicarbonate of soda is an effective method of removing oil stains from uniforms. Catalogs of the latest goods are now available. Order at your local grocer. A reminder, turn in any nomadic artifacts to colony administration. Do not waste time on repairs. A new model is safer than a repurposed one. Frostbite victims, a special infirmary queue has been opened. Report for amputation without delay. Please give the right of way to frost-breaking teams in transit. Do not be alarmed by any unusual noises coming from the generator. Routine maintenance work is underway. Please dispatch gift boxes to the captain by post to avoid unnecessary queuing. Please dispatch gift boxes to the steward by post to avoid unnecessary queuing. Famous magician, the Great Bambini, begins his latest tour of the colonies tonight. Help us keep you warm. Report all leaks and damages to the nearest maintenance office. Remember to keep your heat lamp maintained. It might just save your life. The captain appreciates all your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time. The steward appreciates all your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time. Logistic District is now operational. First expeditions in search for fuel will be launching shortly. Attention, a new shipment of mail has just arrived. Oil workers are reminded that extraction districts are strictly non-smoking areas. Submit news for the old Dreadnought Weekly. Your voice is needed. Positive stories only. One of our oldest citizens has passed away. All are invited to pay their respects at the funeral. The price of gruel has been reduced this week only. Respect your fellow workers. Bathe weekly to reduce unnecessary odors. A memorial will be held this evening to honor those who gave their lives in the mines. We have once again installed a suggestion box in the Central District's main office building. Trust that the steward has a plan. Better times lie ahead. Trust that the steward has a plan. Better times lie ahead. Warning, unjustified visits to infirmaries will be punished. Make way for the severely ill. Do not succumb to wasteful fashion. A well-made coat is always in style. When an ill person dies in bed, boil the sheets thoroughly before reuse. The city is still accepting donations for those affected by the Nomad Raid on the old dreadnought. If you see newcomer outsiders idling, do not be upset. Be proud. Our city is a beacon for the destitute of the Frostland. Newcomer outsiders, be reminded, to maintain your residency rights, you must remain productive at all times. Pleasure Club members are invited for a special evening of luxurious revelry. Please limit your stay at the Pleasure Commons to 1 hour. Others are waiting their turn. Please volunteer your seat to those selected for the city's breeding program. They're laboring for our future. Childless couples are required to attend seminars on effective conception techniques. Communal caregivers carefully monitor their charges' diets. Do not feed any children you see in public. Any mothers out in public unaccompanied by a child will be questioned. Expedite the birthing process at your local incubation house. 1 day's procedure can save months of hardship. Relationship Rotation Day is coming. Please conclude all outstanding matters with your current partner. Please bear in mind, sterilization does not inoculate you against disease. Now, for a limited time at your local incubation house, double bounties for twin embryos. Any mothers out in public unaccompanied by a child will be questioned. Unmarried adults are invited to a night of expedited courtship. We are proud to report increased productivity in labor camps. Keep up the good work. Labor camp is not a punishment. It's the first step on your path out of poverty. Please do not pilfer moss from the towers. It is crucial to the air filtration process. Please do not throw rubbish in the ventilation towers. They're only meant to clean air. Bundle up, it's getting colder. Brace yourselves, cold is coming. Secure additional layers, a cold season is imminent. A cold spell will soon hit us. Prepare accordingly. Forecasts call for colder temperatures. Take action. The temperatures will soon plummet. Beware. Wrap up well. The frost is here. A whiteout approaches. Prepare accordingly. A deep freeze is incoming. Ignore at your peril. Whiteout delirium can strike even hardened scouts. Stay indoors. An extreme windburst is incoming. Shelter in place. An extreme weather warning is in effect. Shelter in place. Keep all windows and openings boarded up to minimize whiteout damage. Warning, a whiteout nears. Seek shelter and prepare for the worst. A whiteout nears. A whiteout will arrive soon. Secure your dwellings. Keep all windows and openings boarded up to minimize whiteout damage. Weather warning. Weather warning. Whiteout signs detected. Winterhome colonists, collect your work gear from your foreman. Rumors of ghosts in Winterhome are unfounded. Please do not propagate them. Attention workers, remember to maintain your masks and eye cover in good condition. Please report any hallucinations to a medical officer. These are a known side effect of toxic gases. Be aware that neither smoking nor incense has been proven to mitigate toxic gas inhalation. Alert! Toxic gas levels have risen. Take precautions. All toxic vents have been closed. Winterhome is safe. The city needs Apex workers. Don't be a problem. Be the solution. Please abstain from criticizing fellow workers. Criticism is another form of management. Foremen know best. Never question their commands. Even innovations that do not benefit you may benefit your manager. Machines are irreplaceable. You are not. Place their needs before your own. Workers, remember, automation does not make you obsolete. It merely reduces your workload. A reminder, union meetings are mandatory. Lack of attendance will be fined. When you feel down, remember, your manager's success is your success. Keep our city strong. Do not assist the weak. We are a city of adaptation. May we learn strength from nature. We are a city of equality, shoulder to shoulder with our neighbor. We are a city of merit. May our best continue to shine. We are a city of progress. May technology light our way. We are a city of reason. May we always reach for the future. We are a city of tradition. May our past always guide us. Do your duty to ensure a level society. If your neighbor is living above your means, report them at once. Newly indentured servants, do not despair. You will come to accept and embrace your new status. Through the glory of machines, our production lines never cease. Be proud to live in a sleepless city. Trust in the algorithm. It will usher in a new era of total enlightenment. Remember, we are all part of the great chain that binds the city together. Do not be the weak link that brings it down.